Alright, so here we are in Splatoon 2. When you start the game for the very first time, this is the very first screen that you'll see. So in Splatoon 1, I played as the boy, so just for variety's sake, let's play as the girl this time. Skin tone, it's fine. I think we've got a few more eye colors this time. Good eye colors. I'm gonna go with purple, because what's the point in picking an eye color that you can naturally have? One of the cool things they added between games, different hairstyles. So you've still got your original, but they added some more. I think we'll go with this one. You can even change your leg wear. Let's go with the joggers. And just as in Splatoon 1, you can change it whenever you want. Almost whenever you want. And of course, we've got to do tutorials. I'm using a Pro controller. But other than that, it's mostly the same. Gotta pop all these balloons. Because the game doesn't... Well, it is... As far as the game knows, it's my first time playing. Because I am playing on... my alternate account. Press Y to reset the camera whenever you need to, in case the tilting gets a little off. Alright. Music is still really good. It's still doing that thing where it adds layers as I progress, I think. One thing that took a little getting used to, when this game first came out, at least. So the jump button was on X on the Wii U in Splatoon 1, and then they flipped it to be the B button, which is probably a more natural jump button, at least for someone like me who's been playing video games forever. Who grew up especially on the Super Nintendo, where everything was the B button. All the jump buttons were B buttons in games. Anyway. Just getting the fundamentals established. Which, I said before during Splatoon 1, the fundamentals are very strong. And they did a lot to iterate on those fundamentals for something even better. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, that was a really good strut. For someone wearing a vest and... Oh, there they go again. Wearing that kind of vest and that hat. That, you know what that is? That is the strut of someone who knows exactly what they're all about and is not afraid to hide it. So, you know what? Mad props. So, oh. Okay. So one of the big changes that's probably extremely apparent by now is the Squid Sisters are not doing these news updates. They've kind of gone on a bit of a hiatus. So now we've got a new duo off the hook. You've got Pearl on the left there, who's the rapper, and Marina on the right as the DJ. Something like that. Okay. So that's... I'll admit I wasn't expecting the game to start off with the normal, here are the current stages thing. I expected it to go to this. I have not tried this out before. And, oh yeah, by the way, Callie has has gone missing. You can see how very deeply concerned Pearl is. Oh. Alright, that is getting ahead of things here. Let's not worry about this hairstyle thing for now. So the thing with Callie being missing is, so I was kind of remiss in neglecting to mention this, but, you know, in Splatoon 1, you know, they have the Splatfests, these big, you know, like, days-long events where they battle over dumb internet question opinion things. Do you like cats or dogs? Would you rather time travel to the past or the future? You know, things like that, right? So, the last one they had for Splatoon 1 was, we'll cut right to the heart of the matter. Do you like Callie or Marie more? And, you know, they had that big Splatfest. I think that one was like a global one. Probably went on for longer than a few days. And in the end, Marie won. And online, like between games, they had Nintendo posted like this short story of Callie and Marie kind of growing apart. It's like Marie suddenly has gotten more popular. Callie's doing her own thing. They just kind of don't have much time to see each other anymore. And then Splatoon 2 gets here, and oh, Callie has gone missing. Anyway, I guess we've got to go through the basics of the main hub. We're no longer in the Booyah base. Uh, there are some extra features this time around. A job, because not even the world of Squid Kids is immune to capitalism. Who could that be? Now we'll ignore the alleyway. There's this box here. I guess I'll open it. This box is just various pieces of clothing that they've given out over the years. A few of them, I guess. Let's go see who this mysterious squid is who just disappeared before we could get a really good look. Got kind of a good look. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Man, I wish my aimless wandering could signal to someone that I am the one. The one what? I don't know. I guess the Squid Sisters have kind of waned in popularity due to their hiatus. A little bit. So once again, the Octarians are back at it, stealing the Great Zapfish. Alright, so normally I'm kind of not all that into the silent protagonist thing, but I am kind of okay with it when they're gonna lampshade it like this. So now we're taking on the role of Agent 4. It can't be Agent 3. You know, that's a very good question. It's magic. Don't worry about it. But Agent 3 was in Splatoon 1, so obviously we have to be Agent 4. But, inking before thinking. So this is something that's kind of neat. You can get these little training dummies that you can shoot and test out your weapons. Okay, we can't worry about that right now. That's fine. That's fair. So just like in Splatoon 1, you've got these little hub worlds, I guess. Like little playgrounds. Not really worlds, I suppose. They're a neat idea. These ones do have some more challenges. Like this this thing where I'm just kind of going around chasing down this balloon for prizes. A sea scroll. Sunken scroll. Whatever they're calling them. I already forget. I had something here that I want to make sure I get right. Before I go on to any levels. I gotta get all the collectibles. Even the hub world has collectibles now. Including this. What is that? We'll find out soon enough. Don't worry about it. Oh. Let's pop that balloon there. Alright. That's enough exploring around. Let's actually go into the level for real now. Just like before, you do have to find the levels and ink these invisible kettles. Alright. Fundamentals. Cover enemy ink with your own. I do want to point out, though, that in single player, they have made the ink a little flashier. They've added glitter to all the ink. I don't know how well it comes through on the stream, but if you look closely, you can kind of see some glitter, like in the pink ink. Yeah, there's no, like, meaningful reason behind it other than the developers were thinking, well, let's just make it a little more fun. Why am I having so much problem with depth perception there? Anyway. A familiar tactic, just use bombs to distract the ones with shields. Oh. Well, I guess I should talk a little bit about this new squid ring mechanic, which isn't really a mechanic so much as, hey, there's something you can do. Just an extra little fun thing. Get these power eggs for jumping through rings. Bring out your inner parkour. Alright. Got some returning features like those balloon fish. Oh no! I could have gotten more totally not salmon eggs. Let's see. I think enemies hiding in boxes is kind of new. Well, before I move on, I gotta do this other side, right? No, I guess I didn't really need to, but... That Great there, that fence looked kind of conspicuous. Maybe it's a little too early to activate gamer sense. Let's see, we've got armor. This time looks more like a skateboard helmet than a bicycle helmet, but that's fine. Ah, that wasn't a special, that was just more eggs. I want to get every last one that I can. I'm glad I've got a vote of confidence. Alright. Ah, that caused the platform to move up. Alright, so here's something for sure. Got another one of those things. We'll find out more about those soon enough. Oh, wait. Okay. Distracted for just a second. Okay. Don't look down, or do. Whatever. Just whatever makes you feel better. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Now for an intro level, this feels kind of on the long side, which I'm not saying is a bad thing necessarily. But it is longer than I was expecting. Alright, so here's my opportunity to talk about how they changed pretty much all of the specials. So now I've got Tentamissiles. Which lets me do something like this. That was fun. Extra layer of armor. Get a cooler helmet. It's got like some kind of galaxy pattern on it. That's cool. Cool with me. Ah, they're giving me more. Alright. So you don't even have to actually see them to lock onto them. And God, it's so weird seeing just how slow it fires. In multiplayer, the missiles fire a lot faster, if you can believe that. Did I go too far for the scroll? I sure hope I didn't. I somehow did. Okay. So they have added an in-game timer just for the sake of speedrunning. And you know what? I'm gonna go back in and get that scroll because I do want to, you know, collect all of them. Get that extra bit of lore. Alright. This time it should be faster. I won't mess around. And I guess this is also a prime opportunity to point out how once you've beaten a level and you go back to replay it, the game gives you... Oh, give me that. The game gives you a timer on screen. And I think it's nice when games do that. Whatever. I can't get hung up on the rings. But, you know, that's something that Celeste also does. Once you unlock the... once you beat a level, you can turn on, like, a speedrun mode and get an in-game timer. Well, I think you have to... Oh, there we go. Let's see. Key was over on this side, right? But anyway, yeah, the developers saw just how cool or how much fun people were having with speedrunning the levels in Splatoon 1, so they said, well, why don't we just give them a timer so that, you know, they can see for themselves in-game how fast they're going. And I think that's neat. That's not... I feel like that's not the kind of thing you would expect from, you know, a major developer like Nintendo. Because I guess in the back of my head, personally, I think of things like Metroid Prime, where they kind of tried to stop all the speed running with different releases. Wait a second, where was it? Okay, it's not here. Hold on, what does my guide say? I think I gotta do... Oh yeah! I gotta do this? Okay. This is what I had to do. That's pretty sneaky. Just skip them. Wasn't it? It was this one. All right. There we go. And just like last time, the in the last game, the when you replay a level, the little Zapfish is replaced with a stuffed doll. It was really good. Alright. A shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent youth folk singing contest, doing damage to the venue. Fortunately, no one was injured. I wonder who that could be. Certainly not a certain little gremlin. Alright. Let's move on to level 2, which seems to be about sponges. The sponges are back. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, wait, yeah. Before I forget, I gotta say, what... having, like, the subtitle of the level being The Summer Wind Rises feels, extremely Japanese to me. Any secrets hiding around here? Let's see, anywhere I can climb up. Well, I guess pretty much all around this tower. Get some money. Oh, there's the scroll. Okay, good. Oh, I know. One of the things that I wanted to talk about. Something that's really easy to forget, I think. I guess just because I've put so much time into the game, you know, over the years. You've got, you know, the ink gauge that pops up whenever you're in squid form. One of the neat little, just a little detail, but kind of an important one, is they added a line that shows when you can use your sub-weapon. In this case, your bomb. In the first game, there was an indicator. Oh, here we go. That's got to be something. Oh, it's armor. If you look at the top of the ink tank, you can see that light. That light was always there and indicated when you could use your special. And the flash is fairly noticeable. But I appreciate that they added that extra detail of having the line on the meter. Alright. There's got to be secret stuff around here somewhere, right? Is it really going to be as simple as just climb up on top of this structure instead of hitting the launch pad? It is. Alright. It's probably... Oh, still got more. Alright. Splashdown. Let's go. Splashdown is a new special. It's just kind of an explosion all around you. It's a neat idea. And again, I'm kind of surprised by how much slower it is in single player as opposed to multiplayer. It's been so long, it's hard for me to remember or really be sure. But I'm starting to wonder if maybe the speed of these specials in single player was just how they originally were in multiplayer. Because they've patched the game, you know, a lot. Like, they're still rolling out balance patches. Even now, like, there was a patch that came out like a week ago, I think. Pretty much all of the patches are for multiplayer. Okay. Music heads are still buzzing over that legendary underground show 2 years ago. Anyone lucky enough to catch DJ Octavio's opening set and the Squid Sisters headlining had their minds blown and their lives changed that night. So, okay, I guess DJ Octavio's is being a little nicer. Wait, did Marie say something important? I'm going to go back here. Super jump. Wonder if I can use this thing yet. No, can't? Okay. Where was it? There it is. Get out of here, balloon. Sunset Octocopter. Alright. Oh, wait, before I do, I should join. New thing! A little dash ramp. So the rails are back, the ink rails, but now you grind on them. You can still go into squid form when you ride them, but now you can channel your inner Sonic Adventure too. Soap shoes not included. I guess Marie's going over the fundamentals of jumping for speed and distance or whatever. I don't know. I'm not actually paying attention. Alright. Do not want to touch those. Believe it or not. Who could have possibly expected that these fast spinning rollers in enemy ink? Alright, how... Oh, I'm supposed to get there from... I see. From the other side. Fine. Do that. Question is, can I get back? Easily. Get an extra layer of armor, why not? I guess now I'm supposed to time my jump, which is fair. But also there's an enemy in the way, so, you know, gotta take care of that too. Let's see. More armor? Why not? Do I get anything cooler? I think the visor is new. Alright. Alright, time your jump. So I think something I like a little more about this campaign, as opposed to the first game's campaign, is you're getting some extra color commentary. Anyway, there's a secret up here, and what do you know? It's another sunken scroll. I think I'm kind of maxed out on armor. That's fine. That's fair. But yeah, that was something I kind of noticed with ooh, Stingray. All right, let's demonstrate this. Oh yeah. Wow, the specials are definitely were not patched to reflect the single player or the multiplayer changes. That is for sure. Yeah, in the first game, I noticed, you know, Cap'n Cuttlefish was there the whole time to give you tips as you progress through the levels. But it was always kind of like the same kind of samey tip. Just reminders of how to deal with certain enemy types. Not as much flavor as I thought there was, is what I'm trying to say. We're moving. Ammo Knights will be moving to a new location soon. Many thanks to our loyal customers for your support. So, yeah, you know, Ammo Knights was the shop where you would get new weapons, and hey, Marie. Wow. Okay. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, so all the other shops for gear have changed, but the weapons shop is still the same. Let's meet our first boss. "425 degrees of pain. The Octo Oven." Yeah, now we've got loaves of bread, I guess, coming out of this oven to try to smack me into oblivion. And thank you for all the puns, Marie. We're following the rule of threes here. Well, 3 attacks from the enemy, for starters. And 3 phases for the boss, so that's 2 phases down. Alright. And again, things are getting harder, they're throwing more complications, but it's still fundamentally the same. I'm not worried about no glazing feature. Yeah, now suddenly the bread has armor on it that you can't ink, but I'm good enough to get around it anyway, because it's really not that hard. It's the first boss. But just how embarrassing would it be if I messed up on the first boss? Alright. We got the thing that still hasn't been given an explanation. Ah, the big guns. Sheldon is here. He's still a nerd. God. Come on by, tell me I sent you. So, yeah, here's another fundamental change. So when I played Splatoon 1 on stream, I really only had the one weapon at my disposal. This time around, we're going to get to use all kinds of weapons. So there's like a lot that I ultimately did not cover. But let's go to this enhancifier thing. So the power eggs, which, you know, the orange orbs I've been collecting, and sardinium. Those are the metallic fish collectibles I've been picking up. So let's do exactly that. Let's check out what kind of upgrades I can get before moving on. Alright, so you need both eggs and sardinium to make the upgrades, and would you look at that, I cannot upgrade my hero shot. I could get an extra bomb. Curling bomb is new. That could be fun. But I'm going to save it, because I really want a higher firing rate, because that's just pitifully slow. Like, it's serviceable, but it's not that good. Alright.